Good morning, guys. Today you're going to go through this review sheet, and this is going to help you prepare for your quiz tomorrow. Remember that our quiz is going to be on defining variables, setting up equations and inequalities, and solving in order to answer a question. So those are really the steps we need to go through for each problem. 1 and 2 on this review sheet are examples of expressions, which is reviewed from the beginning of the year. And then the rest of these will all be like our equations and inequalities. There won't be any like 1 and 2 on your quiz tomorrow where there's no equals or inequality part, but these are just good review problems still. So 1 says Gavin agrees to buy a 6-month package deal of monthly gym passes and in turn receives a 15% discount. Right now, algebraic expression represents the total cost of monthly passes with the discount if X represents the cost of each monthly pass. So this problem was nice enough to tell us exactly what the variable represents. It says X represents the cost of monthly pass. So from there, we need to write an expression that would represent this context problem. So we buy 6 monthly passes and we get a 15% discount. If X represents the cost of a monthly pass, and we're looking to write an expression that represents the total cost of them all with the discount, well, we bought 6 of them, so we would say 6X, and then we have to take a 15% discount on the 6 months of passes. So minus 0.15 of, right, percents are always of something, so we're taking 15% off of our 6-month passes, 6X. So now we need to simplify this. Okay, so we can go over to our calculator and do 0.15 times 6. So that's 0.9. So we have 6x minus 0.9x. And then we could put those together to make 5.1x. Second one, Andre purchased 10 cans of tennis balls from an online store, $5.99 shipping costs. Right now, algebraic expression represents the total cost of the tennis balls with the shipping. Okay, so X needs to represent, we bought 10 cans, but we don't know what each can cost. So we'd say X can represent the cost of 1 can. So we bought 10 cans, so that'd be 10X. And then shipping costs we get added on, so plus 5.99. There's nothing we can combine, so that would be our simplified expression. All right, so let's just review like a warm-up of what we did at the beginning of the year. This is really the types of problems you'll see on your quiz tomorrow. You'll see these on the homework you'll do later as well. Okay, so we're going to define a variable, write our equation or inequality, solve, answer the question. So 3, you rent a car for $62 a day and have to pay 25 cents per mile driven. If your total bill is $87, how many miles did you drive? So X can be our number of miles driven. So we rent a car for $62 a day. You pay 25 cents per mile driven, total bill $87. Okay, so we're operating under the assumption we only got it for 1 day here. So we say 62 plus 0.25x, and the total bill was 87, exactly $87. So equals 87. And now we can solve. So 0.25x equals 25. Divide by 0.25. 25 divided by 0.25, 100. Okay, x equals 100. Now we need to remember to answer the question at the end. So we can say 100 miles driven. Okay. Let's look at 4. Saving up for homecoming, you already have $102 saved. You'll continue to work at your job, making $8 an hour until you have saved $215. How many hours do you need to work between now and homecoming to cover your costs? Okay, so when we're saving up money, we have to remember that we could save up to that dollar amount, or we could save more than that. Right? There's nothing saying we need to save exactly $215. So we could say X here is going to represent our number of hours. We already have 102 saved. So 102 plus 8x until we have saved at least $215. So greater than or equal to 215. Now we solve. It's minus 102 on both sides. 8x is greater than or equal to 113. Divided by 8, 14.125. So now we need to interpret our answer. Okay, so if we need to save at least $215 and we need X to be greater than 14.125, we should be rounding up and saying we need to work 15 hours or more. You need to work 15 hours or more. All right, let's do a couple more. So it says it costs Marcus an access fee for each visit to the gym, plus it costs him $3 in gas for each trip and back. This month it costs Marcus $108 for 6 trips to the gym. How much is Marcus's access fee per visit? So we can say X can represent our cost per visit. Sorry about that, guys. So it says $3 in gas for each trip for 6 trips to the gym. It costs a total of $108. So let's write out an equation. So we went to the gym 6 times. We're trying to figure out what it costs each visit. So we could say 6x. So it's $3 in gas each time we went. So plus $3 for each of the 6 times. So 3 times 6. Then equals a total of $108. Now we can solve. So that's 6x plus 18 equals 108. Minus 18 on both sides. 6x equals 90. Divided by 6. So we do 90 divided by 6. We get 15. Okay, so $15 per visit. Okay, it says Rebecca bought X pairs of socks, received a 40% discount. The original price of each pair of socks was $4.99. Her total cost without tax was $29.94. How many pairs of socks did Rebecca buy? Okay, so we're buying X pairs of socks, 40% discount. The original price of each pair of socks was $4.99 total cost. Okay, so $4.99 per pair. Remember, before we got to define our variable, so it's X would be our number of pairs of socks. So $4.99 per pair, 4.99x. We got to take off 40%, so minus 0.40 of 4.99x equals our total of 29.94. .40 times 4.99, 1.996. We're not going to round in the middle of the problem. So now we do 4.99 minus 1.996 at 2.994 x equals 29.94 divided by 2.994. You get to, that's why we don't round in the middle of the problem. Because if we did, we probably wouldn't have gotten that exact answer. How many pairs of socks did we buy? 10 pairs of socks. All right, next one. Amelia and two of her friends went out to lunch. Each girl ordered exactly the same meal. The total cost was $55.08, which included an 8% tax. What's the price of each meal, not including tax? Okay. So we can say X is the price of each meal. Amelia and two of her friends, so 3 people total. Okay, so we could say 3X. Then there's an 8% tax on the 3 meals. So plus 0.08 of the 3 meals, 3X, equals 55.08. So we have 3X plus 0.24X equals 55.08. We have 3.24X equals 55.08 divided by 3.24. And 17. So $17 per meal. All right, last page. So Jeff is saving to purchase a new basketball that costs at least $88. He already has saved $32. At least how much more does he need to save for the basketball? Okay, so X is money saving. We already have 32 plus here it's just how much money we need to save outside of that X. We need that to be at least $88, so greater than or equal to 88. Minus 32 over X needs to be at least 56. You need to save at least 56 more dollars. Last one, Ariana buys computer games from an online store. Each game she orders costs $22 and shipping for a total order is $9. She can spend no more than $75. How many computer games can Ariana buy? So X's number of computer games. So each game costs $22. So 22X plus shipping of $9. We have no more than $75, so less than or equal to 75. Minus the 9 over. 22X is less than or equal to 66. Divided by 22. X is less than or equal to 3. So at most 3 games. Okay, so from here, guys, you're going to work on the worksheet independently. That'll mirror a lot of these problem types.